Stop flexing, you a poser. I'm telling her that she toxic. She telling me she want closure. I'm just gon' smoke my doja. Get hot till I don't know ya. Then F you on your sofa. Leave that bitch in a coma. Ayy, yeah, I'm a popular loner. Wait, nah, I'm a popular stoner.
Damn.
What's up, Bab TV? This Cam, and I'm here with
Caeser La'Steezer.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Hey man, I'm lit, man. I'm here.
Yeah, tell us what you got on. I ain't see that before. You different for real.
I appreciate that, blessings. I don't know, cause I really didn't even want to wear the vest, cause I feel like it wasn't going with it. But I just try to express myself through my style. Not major. Little vest, little shirt. You know what I'm saying? Little pixel. You know what I'm saying? We chilling.
Yeah, fuck with the vibe. Fuck with the vibe. So where you come from? Like, you from New York down here? Like,
nah, actually my girl is from New York. That's crazy. But I'm not from New York. I'm a Florida jit. Born and raised Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, this my home. You know what I'm saying? Do raw shit.
Facts. So where you went to school at, or what side of town you repping?
Well, I represent the north side. You know, hot review shit. But I went to University Christian. That's all y'all need to know.
Yeah, so as far as the album, you said it took you about a year to do that?
Yeah, because the first song that I really even originally dropped to work on the album was Popular Stoner, and that was like in like July. It was like, I think like 2020, I think. So I was just really ready, and I didn't put nothing out in like months, almost close to a year. Over a year, I don't think I really did. So yeah, I was really ready to get something out, and I was happy that I was focused and I had great motivation and, you know, that great push to get it finally out.
And tell us your handle.
At Please Steez.
And is that on Apple Music too, or that's just an Instagram?
That's my Instagram handle. Like, but if you want my Apple Music name, it's Caeser La'Steezer. They spelled it wrong. I've been trying to correct it for a while. But on Apple Music, I think it's CAESER and not CEASER like it's supposed to be. But either way, you're gonna find it.
Facts. So what made you? You know what I'm saying? Either your upbringing or just as an artist, if you want to elaborate on that.
Yeah, really my upbringing of just not really being able to express myself the way that I really wanted to, the fear of being judged. And that's where the title Steez really comes from, because somebody I was talking to on Instagram at the time, they were a homie at the time, they were just like, bro, your Steez is insane, like your Steez. And I was like, what does this Steez word mean? And this is like, it's a long time ago. And he was just like, it means style with ease up north, or something that we're like we say up here. And I was like, I like that. I haven't heard nobody say that, you know, in Jacksonville, so, or in Florida. So I ain't gonna say like I'm the originator, but at the end of the day, yeah, I ain't gonna say that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna say that before somebody else starts saying that. So A$AP Rocky was really starting to get popular too. So watching them and their swag, like just the diversity, stuff like that, really fuck with that shit. So that's how I just, like I said, the style with ease came together, and it just made me like I went to thrift shops. So I was just trying to like create me type shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, so would you say they inspired you, or they were just a piece of the pie?
A piece of the pie, because there's so many different pieces of my life that's brought me to become me. Just experiences. Like I said, you'll hear it in my music. Like, you know, I really try to tell the truth in my music, so what you hear is what's real, and it's like, damn, you know, like, damn, did that really happen? Damn, you really got jacked for real? Damn, you really slept in a car for real? Damn, you really, yeah, like, a lot of these experiences, even when I wanted to quit music, I had to express them in some way, and music is how I express myself.
So just basically your life is what made you want to express yourself more as far as music?
Yeah.
So did you always have that in you, or is this like, you know, you started fucking with melodies, or maybe somebody you was with and you really like that way of expressing yourself? Like,
I mean, I always liked music, but growing up, I was supposed to be like this hoop star or whatever. Not saying that I couldn't have been. I got a lot of offers, you know, by the grace of God, but it just wasn't speaking to me. And music was something that really spoke to me. I would say.
It's just so crazy because it's like with different artists we've talked to and just seen, you know, out there, it's like a lot of them had like a lot of different aspirations or things going for them, and it's like they just go with what they're familiar with or how they can express themselves. Would you say music was more like a second option, or that was always your first and just people put what you had going on at that moment in your face? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was always really a second option until I graduated, because it was a time in my life, and I regret it, but it was a time in my life really until I graduated when I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, humbly speaking, I have so many quote unquote talents, I don't even know where to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know whether to play basketball because I want to make my dad proud. I don't know whether or not to, you know, do music or whatever because it'll make me happy shit. And I don't know whether to do this because I make my mom happy. At the end of the day, I just wanted to make my people proud. But then at the end of the day, I knew I had to be the one doing this shit. So it just all came down to like that ending decision or whatever like that. So music was really like just an option I knew I was always gonna get to, but I just didn't know how. So when I graduated, I was like, you know what, Dad? He's like, so what you doing? Like, you trying to go to school? I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not hooping, Dad. I wanna do music. I feel like I can really long term do this. Like, I feel like I'm more built for this shit. You know?
And how did he take that, or your family, close friends?
I mean, I don't want to say he took it hard, but it was kind of like so I wasted all my money. You know what I'm saying? I said it because I played for the Potter Slash. You know, that was like one of the top.
They were A1. What year did you play? Like 2013?
I played from when I was like heavy good. I went in there like second and third grade going to practices and stuff.
Oh, damn.
But nah, I played heavy like from sixth grade until, you know, I think until like my 10th grade.
Shit, at one point, if I could remember, y'all only had like 2 losses in the season. I was like, damn, Potter's House is fucking
people
raw.
out like 104 to like 5.
It was bad.
It was something, but it was cool. It was a cool experience, and like, by, you know, shout out to Coach Vanish, I really got really good. You know what I'm saying? Like really good, and you get so good practicing so hard against so much competition, you know, every day. So that was, like I said, looked to be my future.
So, you know, talking about basketball, you talk about, you know, practice and stuff like that. What's your routine as far as, you know, either perfecting your craft as an artist or just, you know, your motivation to keep going?
Just practicing, trying not to get down on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself. My girlfriend can tell you sometimes, like, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and it's just because I really want to show everybody, you know, the best that I can really do, and I really feel like, you know, I have a lot to offer.
So, not to be a buzzkill about the future plans, but can you tell us, you know, what you might have planned, maybe like 2 years, you know, maybe on your like 5th album or whatever? Like, what would that look like?
Well, in 2 years, honestly, I don't even know where my music would be, because my goal is not to be a Drake. And it sounds crazy to a lot of people, because my goal is to, honestly, I want to get as far as I can get. God, you made me a million, a billionaire, thank God. But my goal is really not even for that. My goal is to be able to take care of myself comfortably and do what the fuck I want to do, doing what I love to do. So if that's bringing in 10 to 15 bands a month, I can live pretty nice somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool to make that a day. You know, I ain't arguing, but like, that's not my goal, because my ultimate goal is I want to own a thrift shop. And that's my big thing. I really want to, I want to open up a facility in my dad's name for like people who can play sports and record music, because for some apparent reason in my city, you either play sports or you do music. So that's like, I just have a really big goal. So it's just like, I have like, yeah, music, because I'm gonna do my music, but I have really big long-term goals type shit.
So talk about, you know, you touched base on, you know, you want to open a thrift store and stuff like that. Where do you get your drip from?
Everywhere. I don't believe in buying outfits. What the fuck is an outfit? That shit is gay. Like, I don't do that shit. I like to buy pieces. I like to go, like, thrifting is so much fun. Like, I understand when people say it could be dirty. I understand whatever, but that shit's fun because you feel special. Like, if you find something, like, I actually bought this out of a store, but if you like find something like this, if I would found this in a thrift shop, this shit would have probably been half the fucking price. And I know I could have, but it's whatever. But yeah, I love thrifting, man. That shit's lit. And I always want to have my own because I find joy in seeing people's stuff, like seeing new things. It's like, that shit is hard. I just want to be there. I just want to be like, yo, that shit's hard. That shit's tough. Like I don't know. I like that shit. And my little brother, like, he's really into fashion too. So I hope that he can help. You know, hopefully he can be a part of that. We can really make some bank. I hope my brother don't watch this.
So how would you say, speaking of your brother, what was your family impact on your music career? I know you talked about the acceptance, but how has that been, not only your family but like your fan base? Like, where's the root of your fan base?
The root of my fan base really comes from the youth, you know, people, high school, you know, college, that type of area. But my family, I mean, my mom, she supports me as a person, but I don't really let her get into my music because I know she would support it, but she wouldn't understand. So there's nothing bad about it. My dad's ironically said he's heard my music, and he's like, "Yeah, I've heard your music. Is that shit you like?" And I was like, I guess, yeah. He's like, all right. It's not bad. And he just walked off. So that's, I guess, my dad's opinion. I don't really know. And then, yeah, my brother, he supports, he's into his own type of stuff. He's his own person.
So are you pretty much the only artist in your family? You pretty much the Trailblazer?
No, honestly, my aunt, actually, she, like I said, she really does inspire me. And my aunt is Patti LaBelle. So that really does, like, really influence me. My dad made me read her book like 3 times. So, like, reading about my family and where they came from and stuff like that, and seeing pictures of my dad and, like, connected to somebody that the world really looks at as this big person, it really did influence me. And I've been able to talk to a lot of people, talk to her, and, you know, I met her a couple times, you know, been in a lot of experiences, and it's been a blessing because it's like, wow, if she can do it, I feel like I can do it.
And how long have you been performing?
I've been performing fucking forever, man. Like, but really, like, taking it serious, really taking it serious, probably about a year or 2 ago, maybe. Cause, like, I really started studying artists and things like that, and really started working on my craft. Not just getting out there, jumping around and trying to, but really learning how to connect with the crowd and making people that don't even fucking know you want to know who you are by the end. That's the goal. It's not just always getting out there, you know, just jumping around and shit. Like, it's a mission. This shit's a business.
Yeah, take us down the trip down memory lane. Like, how was your first performance, or either your most recent?
I mean, my most recent performance was fucking crazy. That shit's on my Instagram. That shit was crazy. Like, I have never, like, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing because I have never got to the point to where I've been able to stand on somebody's fucking shoulders. You know, I'm gonna sit on their shoulders and, like, rage out and got people, like, jump. I'm like, bro, like, we're going fucking crazy. Like, this is insane. Like, I remember when I could barely get people to come to a show. I could barely get 5 people to come to a show, and now I got people, over 20 people around me raging. It's a blessing. So it's steps. You know, I'm taking my time.
Did you know the randoms shoulders you was on?
Yes, I actually did, because I told him, I said, Jeremy, I think tonight's gonna be the night. He was like, you think so, cub? I'm on whatever you want, bro. Let's get it. I was like, bro, I really feel like it, because I'm like, I don't know, because they may not be that lit. But no, when I was feeling that shit, I was like, you'll see in the video where I tell him, you know, like, come on, you know what I'm saying? He came, I'm just like, bro, let's go. And everybody's just like, yo, like, shit's like this.
And you said that's on the Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Throw out that handle again so they remember.
At Please Steez. Yeah, please, like regular STEEZ.
Yeah, I was bullshitting earlier. I was like, did I say it right? Please, Steve.
Hey, You did.
Where that shit come from? That shit fire.
That shit came from actually. Shout out to my man's Flex when I was going to visit his studio at the time. He told me, I was like, Flex, I need a fucking tag, man. Are these artists? I'm trying to be an artist, but I need a tag. He was like, this is a long time ago. It's like 2018. I asked him, I was like, what? I need something like that's gonna describe me. He was like, well, you need something like she's my ex now, but my girl at the time, whatever. She was just like, yeah, you need something, you know, like, you know, smooth, whatever like that. So he was like, yeah, you should have, you know, have her be like, please, Steve, but it gotta be like sexy, like you gotta say it sexy. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, this shit better sound raw because I'm not seeing this vision. He was like, no, listen, go in there. And then she was like, okay, please. He's like, nah, relax. And she's like, please, Steve. And I was like, he's like, that's it. Now listen, I was like, alright, I was like, alright, this shit tight. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit. So he put it on the song. I was like, oh my god. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, I'm fucking with it. I was like, bet. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that, and I hope she never charges me for that.
It might come back. You might need to copyright it or something real quick.
No, for real.
Cause that shit pretty hard. Speaking of hard, talk about your favorite song off of I Kinda Like It Here.
Favorite song? I don't know. I'd probably say the one with Monty. That one's going crazy right now, but that one's pretty tight. I don't know, cause that one and since I performed that song SOTS, I don't know, it's starting to like speak to me more. Cause I really didn't even like it at first, so I don't know.
Okay. We'll let them listen and let the viewers figure out what's their favorite. How about that?
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm working on these music videos too. So.
Speaking of music videos, what's your favorite one, or the one you put the most work into? That's really where it's at.
Dosage, cause I did a house party in Orlando, and I had my cameraman drive down to Orlando with me, and I did like multiple scenes. I did it at the house party, outside. It was lit as fuck, cause this one girl, she was lit. You'll see it in the video, like I had this like scene with her, like you'll see the scene, and she was like, I wanna be in the music video. I was like, okay, and then I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty lit. And then like in the where I stayed at the Marquee, we did a scene there. Whatever, it was pretty dope.
Yeah, because shit, I remember the last music video we showed up at. It was a fucking fight. So I hope nothing like that going on behind the scenes.
Oh man, no, I hope not. Hell not my shit.
Nah, you good. Hey, to switch it up though, we on the Bath TV segment now. So speaking of Bath, you know, we keep it clean, we keep it cordial, we keep routines in check. So talk about your routine. When you wake up, what you doing? How that go?
When I wake up, every morning, you know, not getting the sap shit, but I try to, you know, show my girl some love, kiss her before and I get up, I use the bathroom. So I gotta use the fucking bathroom. And then I kind of, because I'm admitting this shit, I sit on the fucking toilet and I like listen to music and shit and beats and shit, and I vibe out. Whatever happens in my time, that's my personal business. But not real shit though. Yeah, I do that. I try to always thank God. I don't do it every morning like I should, but I always try to thank God for every day. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause for me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's a blessing to be here. So I try to do that. And then yeah, just honestly, I work on my craft pursuit plans I have for the day. I work and do it.
Oh, you forgot something. Smoke a blunt.
Oh yeah, dude, that's crazy though, because it's like you would say it in the morning when you wake up, but it's whenever she be ready, whatever. Because I'm gonna smoke my shit, so it's just like I guess so. Like I be trying to be nice and wait, because I told her after 11 o'clock, I have to take the blunt because that's technically not a morning blunt anymore. You feel me? But you're right, I do smoke a blunt because I smoke like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, I personally can't do wake and bakes. Like I can't wake up. I mean, of course, probably brush my teeth first, but even still, it's like it don't really feel right. Like I need something in my
that's what I was
stomach.
saying. Like I guess not in the morning, but you're right, in the morning.
Right. So what nighttime look like? You got to end it off with a bang on some chill meditation vibes. Like what's up?
I mean, we cook usually every night. We take turns usually. Whoever's feeling what. Like I say, we smoke.
Wherever the night takes
Yeah,
you.
we say yeah.
Whatever the vibe is. True. Hey, any shout outs you want to give?
Hey, babe, it's natural. You gotta let them know I be doing my thing. Say it again. Like, she'll be like, damn, like, niggas be like, damn, she don't get nothing. Hell yeah. My baby fine. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Any shout outs you want to give to your team, family, friends, whatever?
Yeah, man, shout out to my girl. I appreciate her. She supports me, you know, helps me keep focused and motivated. Shout out to my family, my brother, AJ, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going. He's the best model out here, man. All the modeling people, you know what I'm saying? If you need somebody to know, stunt yourself, check his page out, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be here with his, you know what I'm saying? He fly, you know what I'm saying? Anthony Hogan's. Yeah, his shit different. I don't know how to spell it, but yeah, Anthony Hogan's, his shit pop up. But yeah, he's a dope model. Hit me up though. I'll put you on. But yeah, other than that, like I said, shout out to my studio, Precision Sound Studios, for always being there for me. My man is May, AP.